to my channel. I'm going to try and keep this intro as short as possible because honestly this video is long enough as it is. As you can see from the title, it's a classic full week of eating video. I just want to say I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. I just sort of eat what makes me feel good and what I crave at the time. It's also not to say that you should eat this way because we're all so completely different. I take this video more for like meal ideas rather than comparison. Also, I'd like to say thank you for 4,000 subscribers. What the heck? Where did that come from? Anyway dudes, it's so wild. I'm really grateful. And if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Remember to give the video a like as well because these take me so long to film and bloody ages to edit, so I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna make some sweet potato toast. You've probably seen me do this before because I'm addicted. Too many mushrooms for the pan. What is new? Balsamic vinegar. This is my addiction. Sweet potato toast with some cream cheese and balsamic mushrooms. Absolutely divine. I've been making this smoothie a lot recently. It's a beetroot and maca smoothie. I'm not actually really a smoothie fan because I find they're too sweet a lot of the time. But this one is grand. These are oat flour tortillas and they are exactly what they sound like. They're just tortillas made out of oat flour. I've just been munching on it all week. And it actually melts as well. And because it melts, I'm planning on making a quesadilla with it. So you combine the cheese with some butter beans, put it on the wrap, and you've got yourself a tasty lunch. So it's a butter bean and cauliflower cheese quesadilla. And look how that's melted. Too good, my friends. I think I'm gonna make a pea soup, but I'm also gonna include other greens like broccoli and just anything I can find. Stocks, put it all in. And while I wait, I'm gonna go for some roasted edamame. Literally elite, elite. I also added some potatoes just because I wanted it to be a little bit thicker. I'm just going to bring that to the boil, cover and blend. Some yogurt because I want it to be extra creamy. And of course I need to have it with some of the bread I made earlier. It's so smooth. I'm going to add more chili flakes. There's only a tiny bit of this left, so I'm just going to finish that off as a little nightcap. Going to toast up a big slice of rye bread. It's quite a long avocado, isn't it? This avocado really isn't very ripe. If I'm making do, because I want it. Avocado toast with some crispy edamame beans and a nice bit of rye bread. I've just done some baking. I tried to make some coffee and walnut donuts. They're really, really tasty, but the structural integrity, it's not the best. But anyway, it'd be a shame to waste them, so I'm still gonna eat them. I want to make myself a big old tart for lunch. Flour, crack an egg. Now I'm just gonna add some cold water till it comes together. I think I'm gonna fill it with like beetroot and make a beetroot tart. Or a galette. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about. Bit of red onion and mushrooms. And then I'm just going to fold in the edges. Just brushing with some melted butter. Just so it goes nice and golden. So I added a little bit of dairy-free cream cheese. And that is what I'm talking about. So it's just a beetroot galette. And I don't really have anything else to say apart from I'm about to devour this. Just a little snack to hold me over until dinner time. So I'm going to cook some quinoa, but I'm going to make it pumpkin quinoa. I did this the other day and it was absolutely delicious. So what I do is I just add some pumpkin puree, a bit of ginger, cumin, garlic, and then I've got some stock. Just take a few spoonfuls of pumpkin puree. Also gonna add some chickpeas. So I've got some steamed kale there. I also added peas to this. Great decision. And you really thought I wasn't gonna add a bit of tahini. It would be a downright disgrace if I didn't add some. Just a bit of pumpkin and chickpea quinoa. I think I want to make some crepes. Basically combining flour with a bit of milk, flax, and I'm going to make them chocolate flavour. And it's just double the amount of liquid to flour until you've got a nice runny batter. Some hemp seeds, and there you have it. Some chocolate buckwheat crepes with yogurt, berries and a bit of almond butter. I think I'm going to go and eat these in bed just because it feels right. I'm a little bit peckish, but it's not quite lunchtime, so I'm just going to have a few handfuls of walnuts. Quick little makeshift tzatziki, some yogurt, lemon. I'm gonna add some tofu that I've just air fried. I've just made a quick coconut flour flatbread. And I'm just gonna add a touch of balsamic. Yum. So it's basically cauliflower, tofu, balsamic veggies, flatbread, avocado and a bit of tzatziki. Snacking on some olives while I cook my dinner and feeling very European. This is going to be the filling for my pie, and I mean like a sort of a shepherd's kind of pie, just with a mash layer on top. Miso just to make it extra salty. Some lentils to bump up the protein. And then you just take a few tablespoons of flour to thicken. For the mash, I'm just blending parsnip and some potatoes with butter beans because they go so creamy. And milk. Oh my god. Wow. So it's a mushroom and lentil pie with a root vegetable mash that's gone really nice and crispy on top, and I'm gonna have it all for myself. And that is why I love winter. Oh my god. I've been having spoonfuls of pistachio butter straight from the jar. You can't blame me, can you? No judgment here. This is honestly one of the easiest things to do. It's a sweet potato wrap. No, it's a sweet potato flatbread situation. I'm also eating the leftover skin, just to let you know. I'm just gonna boil an egg for 5.5 minutes so it has a runny yolk. We all know this by now, running the egg under cold water stops it from cooking. So you're still gonna get that runny yolk. I say that, so I better have one now. Gonna use some cream cheese, some avo. Ooh, soft. She's pretty much perfect. So there we are, sweet potato breakfast wrap with avocado, eggs and cream cheese. Coffee and walnut. Well, these are donuts, these are just muffins. Take 2. It's already looking promising. I'm gonna leave them to cool, see what happens. Ta-da! They are perfect. I'm gonna add some frosting. But oh my word, look at these little babies. I've been trying so hard not to eat all the walnuts off the top because I need to get a good picture. But if you're a fan of coffee and you're a fan of walnuts, run, don't walk over to my Instagram because these are delightful. So I'm just having 2 of these right now. We'll see how many more I have later, but for now it's just the 2. 1 to taste test and 1 to enjoy. That's how I think about it. gonna make a quick lentil tabbouleh. Just chuck everything in. Gonna make a dressing out of a bit of oil, lemon juice, and some vinegar. Just pour it on there. This is a spicy dressing. It's literally yogurt, hot sauce, and paprika. Lentil tabbouleh with some crispy tofu and a spicy dressing. I need a new knife. I'm just making a little curry situation. Chickpeas, aubergine, courgette with a nice tomato coconut base. I'm gonna add about a quarter of a can. Baking powder. Fresh berries. Finishing touch, some pistachio butter. And there we have it, some oaty waffles. Another day, another donut. So good. Lots of garlic. Onion. A spoonful of tahini, because it actually helps bind the falafels together. They take probably 5 minutes and you just got to keep turning them. In the meantime, I'm going to cook some buckwheat. Some cooked buckwheat and falafels. That's good. It's been a few hours since dinner time, so I'm just gonna put together a little bit of a snacking bowl for myself. And weirdly enough, I'm actually craving sweet things, so I'm gonna have some chocolate. Little donut. Ding. So this is gonna be my little snack bowl for this evening, and that is everything I'm gonna eat today. This is the situation. We love it. I forgot to do an outro, so I'll just say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.